Hey guys, what is up? It's Novanity Reacts back again with another reaction of Death Note. Today we're looking at episodes 16 and 17 today, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you guys want to see the full lengths, they're over on my Patreon page. Link is down below. Last time we left off, Light is in a little pickle now. He's like the prime suspect. Light now has two Shinigamis practically. He did tell Rook, bro, I can't even say the name right. Told him that goodbye. So I wonder what that is going to entail. Maybe he's just going to use the other Shinigami's Death Note now. I'm just confused on why he said goodbye to him, but needless to say, I'm very interested to see where this is going to lead to. If you guys are brand new, make sure you guys leave me a like. I'm a small content creator, so I appreciate any support I get, but needless to say, let's just get straight into the reaction, shall we? The Death Note. Huh.
I hereby relinquish ownership of this Death Note.
Take care of her. You gave your word.
Oh.
Do you think we could stop this game?
Huh? Stalker? Where'd you get that? What's with a new attitude all of a sudden?
Awareness I have of Rem still remains. Rem, the only reason I have to go through all this trouble is because you brought another Death Note to the human world.
Death Note I gave you would end up buried and abandoned.
Listen, Ryuk. For the time being, I'm just hiding it, but it stays mine. Until the next time you hear me say the following words, get rid of it. When I say that, regardless of the context, assume that I want to relinquish ownership of this Death Note.
Got it.
As soon as that happens, he's gonna lose all memories of what he did.
Does she think she can get out of this just by playing dumb?
Okay, how about this?
It'd be kind of weird
You
too,
could at
because
least
like
take
he's gonna
off my
forget about L
blindfold,
and
don't
everything
you
like that,
think?
and L's
It
gonna
would
be
nice
like,
to see what you
Light's
look
gonna be like,
like.
who are you? You know what I mean?
Matsuda, call Mogi for me.
Huh? Just a second. Here.
Mr. Mogi, when you apprehended Misa Amane, you made it clear that she was a suspect, am I correct?
Yes, like you told me.
Misa Amane.
Huh? What's that, Mr. Stalker? Are you planning to release me?
Before you passed out, you barely spoke, and you even asked me to kill you. And now you're claiming ignorance?
I don't understand. I mean, you're the one who knocked me out and then brought me here, remember? Wait, I get it. This is some kind of Misa Amane interrogation fantasy, right? What's going on? I can't stand it anymore. Please let me go. You have to let me go.
I need to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom again, okay? It's only been 4 minutes since you last went to the bathroom. I'm afraid you'll have to hold it.
You have to. It's the only time you'll untie me and let me move. Plus, you'd be able to watch. Isn't that what you want? Isn't it? You pervert!
That's weird.
Pervert? Amane,
Bro.
let's get back to the conversation.
That's some weird ass shit, bro. Untie
First
me,
of all,
watch
do you
me
know
piss.
who Light Yagami is? And if so,
That's so
why did you
weird.
approach him?
Huh? What do you mean? How could I not know my own boyfriend?
I could be Kira.
No, Light! What are you talking about? Why would you even say something like that? Why?
There's no real proof that Light Yagami is Kira, so why come here to announce that you could be Kira? It's an act. There's no could be about it. You are Kira.
Now he seems pretty sure that I'm Kira. We know L's never been wrong before.
What are you saying, Light? Stop this!
What about that FBI agent, Ray Pember? It was me he was investigating immediately before he died. The same conclusion. You see, subconsciously I might be Kira. If that were the case, I could be him and not even know it.
No, Light.
I see. So you're not conscious of it, huh?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. I've found myself thinking that some criminals deserve to die. If I can think like Kira, then how can I be sure that I'm not actually him?
Hold on, Light. I feel exactly the same way. Isn't that right? Besides, criminals were still being killed even while you had no knowledge of them. I mean, the surveillance cameras proved it, didn't they?
Well, no. Because we were short of investigators then, we only watched him while he was at home. Truth is, we weren't able to watch him every hour of the day.
We incarcerate you for a while, imprison you like we did Amane.
If criminals whose names are made public keep dying, then it would lead us to think that you're innocent, right?
True.
Us to confine him? Seriously?
If we're gonna do this, then it has to happen immediately.
I mean, there's no stopping
From this point on,
him
you can't
for
be allowed
helping
to go
Light
anywhere
out
where I
and
can't
everything
see
like
you.
that.
This
I
is
mean,
crazy.
it would be his choice.
There's
It's
no
not against
way
his
my
goals or
son could be
anything for him
Kira.
to just kill
My
people.
son's not capable
I feel
of.
like.
It's okay, Dad.
Stop this, Light.
Listen, something has to be done about this. If I don't do this, I won't be able to live with myself.
But son, do you really mean that?
Yeah, I believe that by giving up my very freedom, I'll defeat this fear that Kira lurks within me.
I wonder if he told him to do something, though. That's the question. I know you told him he would tell him a certain phrase and he wouldn't, you know, get rid of the Death Note or vice versa, but I'm just, like, wondering, like, what else did he tell him? He had to tell him, like, something else. That's what I think.
Ruth, if the task force concludes that my son is Kira, I don't know what I'd be capable of.
Yes, I'll agree with you there. To be honest, I wondered what you might do. I believe
What is
you'd
that?
kill your son and then yourself. I'd also agree that
That
it's
looks
best
like
that we don't have
cantaloupe
you
and
working
some
here
kind of
for
meat.
now.
Ryuzaki, I will ask that you confine me as well.
You know what? Elle freaked out about Shinigami. I wonder if
Hey,
it would be
mister,
possible
I really
just
wanna
let
take a
him, like,
bath.
touch the
I'm pretty
paper.
sure you already
I guess it
know
would be
where
a bad
I live,
idea for him
don't
to
you?
even touch
You
the
bring
Death
me
Note,
some
but
clean clothes.
he freaked out of the name Shinigami, so I
didn't think
wonder
this
if he
could
would
get any more
even have, like, a
bizarre.
heart attack
I feel
just
so
looking at
sorry
one.
for the
That's
chief
what I
right
mean.
now. Ryuzaki, talk to me. What's happening? Have any new criminals been identified? Anyone that Kira would be likely to target? If so, has he killed any of them?
In fact, quite a few criminals' names have been broadcast recently. But since you've been detained, we haven't had one report of a criminal being killed by Kira. Only strengthened the argument that he is Kira. The only question left will be whether or not he was conscious of being Kira. Yagami.
What is it? Is it good news? Is it bad news?
No, I wanted to tell you not to worry so much. It doesn't matter how much time you devote to worrying about this. The outcome will be the same. This could go on for quite some time. Perhaps you should rest in a more comfortable place.
Impossible! What makes you think I care where I am? It won't change anything. With the state I'm in now, this is the best place for me. And no matter what the result, when I leave here, it's going to be with my son.
Why they got him bound up
Yeah,
there?
I know I must look pretty bad in here, but this useless pride, I suppose I'll have to. Get rid of it. Huh?
Wait, really?
Got it. Later.
Oh,
I promised you that no matter what you said, I wouldn't let you out until I was convinced that you are not Kira.
really? Huh.
Please, El. I wasn't thinking
Interesting that
clearly.
he knows about
Do you
that.
really think a serial killer like Kira could commit those crimes without being aware of them? If I have no memory of his crimes, I'm not him.
I've never been able to accept this idea that Kira has been acting without self-awareness all this time. But that doesn't change the fact that all the evidence points to you being Kira. Since we imprisoned you, Kira hasn't committed a single murder.
Bro.
Listen, just hear me out. I swear to you, I'm not lying. You
I
have to
wonder,
believe
like,
me.
he
I'm
took the
not
Death Note
Kira.
away, right?
I must have been framed.
Obviously.
That's the only explanation for this.
So I wonder, like, if
What's
he has a
wrong
piece of
with you,
paper in,
Light
like, his
Yagami?
desk drawer or
What
something,
you're
and he
saying
touches
is
it.
completely absurd, but
You know what I mean?
for some reason it feels believable.
That's what I'm guessing.
You
That's
have
my
to
theory.
let me out. We're wasting
Maybe he has a
time.
piece of paper.
We can't
Somewhere.
let you out yet.
Like in a book or something.
Damn. Why is this happening?
2 weeks worth of criminals were just murdered all at once. It happened yesterday.
Yeah. Kira is back.
So did you guys already tell the chief?
No, not yet.
Guess what, Chief? Kira started killing again.
What?
It looks like Kira was only resting. But now he started punishing criminals again.
Is that true, Matsuda? Then that means my son.
He's in the gray.
Did you hear what he just said, Chief?
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot better than being completely guilty. Thank God.
I'm sure as grays go,
exactly.
he's a shade closer to being cleared. Let's tell Light.
Matsuda! I mean, please don't, Mr. Matsuda. We shouldn't tell him about this.
But why not?
Hello, Light.
What is it, Ryuzaki?
You've been in here just over 2 weeks and not a single new criminal has been punished. Now, why make this harder than it has to be? Are you ready to confess?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm telling you, you're wrong. I understand why you feel that way, but even if the evidence does point to me, I swear to you, this is a setup. I am not Kira. Zoom in on me if you want. Go ahead, look at my eyes. You tell me, do these look like the eyes of someone who is lying?
Amane, are you ready to tell me who Kira is or not?
Huh? Dad again? I wish I knew, but I don't. Because if I did, I'd thank him for punishing the burglar who killed my parents. To me, Kira is a hero.
Gosh. Yo, guys, so that was episode 16. That's incredible. I wonder who got the death note, though. Like, that's my only question, is like, who got the death note? Obviously someone has the death note now. Obviously he did not go back to the realm or whatever, because it's so boring there and everything like that, so he probably dropped it somewhere else and someone else got it. So I'm like wondering now. I'm just like wondering now, who got it? Damn, that's some exciting stuff right there. The only question I have is that it takes away all the memories that you have, right? So like, how would Light know about L and everything like that? You know what I mean? Like, how would he know about that? Because like, what's his face? Her name, I forget her name. Light's girlfriend, as you can say. I feel like she would remember Light though. Maybe not the Shinigami stuff, but maybe remember people, because obviously Light remembered L and everything like that. You know what I mean? And his name too. That's interesting, because like, I felt like all the memories that you've had with the Death Note just gets erased, and it just goes back to square one where you were, you know, in that moment where you picked up the book and everything like that. So I don't know how it works. Let me know down below if there is like a little loophole, or is this just plot armor for the story, you know what I mean? But I'm just like wondering, because her outcome of losing her memory was totally different than Light's memory wipe, so I'm just like wondering. But needless to say, let's just carry on to the next episode, shall we?
You'll continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast. Outside of that, you're free to use the Death Note however you wish. That's the only condition. If everything happens as Light Yagami planned, this should help save Misa.
Oh.
Do as I say and you'll get what you want. In the end, it works out well for both of us. I suppose for someone in your position, you'd call this good business.
Yo.
I know that in the time I've been in prison, no new criminals have died. However, that suggests to me that Kira must be someone who's intimately familiar with my situation. And if
No,
that's
Light. The reason criminals have stopped dying is because you are Kira.
No, I'm not Kira. How many times do I have to say it?
If Light were Kira, he'd know that I was bluffing, so why is he getting so upset? He honestly seems clueless.
This is just
Does-
cruel.
would this be
I don't
borderline
care if he is a suspect.
illegal?
Light still has a right to know that criminals are being killed again.
Please, Light, let me.
I'm not sure how much more of this the three of them can take.
Ryuzaki, you have no reason
Oh, wait,
to
she
keep
does
Light
know
locked
Light?
up anymore. Do the right thing and let him go. Then we can get the chief out too. Criminals are still being killed, even though Misa and Light haven't had access to any of that information.
No Light,
we know
or
that
she's
much
just
already, so
saying,
what are
I
you
want to
waiting
see
for?
Light as in
Not
like
true.
sunlight.
All we really know at this point is that Amane harbors an unnaturally strong devotion for Light Yagami.
Kira could kill while under surveillance, and without access to information, there would have been no need. If they didn't pose a threat to him, then why would he bother killing them? Kira doesn't kill without good reason. I've heard you say so yourself on more than one occasion.
Oh, I see. If he was able to kill under these circumstances, then he wouldn't have been concerned about those FBI agents in the first place.
It's already been 50 days. There's no point to this anymore. Ryuzaki, it's time to start looking for the real
50
Kira.
days, bro. They've been in for 50 days? This is like a month jump?
Yes, I understand.
I wonder what they're discussing.
I never pictured you as an old man, Mr. Stalker.
I am not your stalker. I'm a detective with the NPA.
What? Hey, wait. I remember now. You told me I was being arrested for being the second Kira. You mean that was for real?
Oh.
No, you're a stalker.
Oh, you know
There's no
what?
way
I think I got it
blindfold
wrong,
me
though.
and tie me up all fetishy like that.
I think they
Anyways,
lose the memory of
weird
them
that you have my hands and feet all tied up,
Shinigami
even
and
though
everything
you
like
plan
that. I
to
think
let
that's what
go.
it is. Okay.
Please, just keep quiet.
But they keep all the other memories, but nothing important shit.
Misa!
I missed you so much, Light!
Dad, tell me, what's all this about?
He's your dad? Oh my god, I totally called your dad a stalker and said he was old and all kinds of other rude stuff. Pleased to meet you. My name's Misa Amane. I'm Light's girlfriend and I'd like to...
Chief.
Huh.
Let's go. Get in the car. Escort you to the execution site. It was secretly built in an underground facility not far from here.
Execution? What the hell are you talking about?
Hell is convinced that you are Kira, Light, and that Misa Amane is the second Kira. He is convinced that the only way we can prevent the murders is to execute the two of you. At this point, that's not the problem. It's political now. UCL's suggestion that the killings would stop if you two were eliminated
Yo, he wouldn't
was
execute his
unanimously
son. Something's
accepted by
up
top
right now.
officials in the UN and the Japanese government. They want Kira to disappear. No trial, no publicity.
But that's completely insane! Please, Dad, I'm not Kira!
That's right. What kind of a father are you anyway? This is your own son you're talking about.
Elle made this decision, not me.
Elle said that? What could he be thinking? I know that given the material evidence, this might seem like the only logical solution. But he's making a mistake. How could Elle come to this conclusion? Something's not right here.
Bro.
It's just... It's not like Elle at all. The Elle I know would rely on hard evidence. He has to have the truth. Is he really planning to end it like this?
All right, we're almost there.
What the heck? Tokyo Drift.
I'm going to kill you here and then kill myself.
What? What are you talking about,
What?
Dad? You can't! That's crazy!
Say that! You'd kill your only son for Elle? If you want to die so bad, why don't you kill yourself? If you do this, you're no different than Kira.
I am nothing like Kira. I am bound by my responsibilities as a parent and as chief of the
Are they
NPA.
actually gonna execute?
Dad, come on, she's
I thought
right.
this was a joke.
Think about it.
They try to get
if we die
information.
here, the truth will never be revealed. Please, Dad, you have to let us
It's
escape.
too late. Either way, you will be executed. At least with this, I'll be the one to do it. Ane, I'm going to die here with my son, but I have no reason to kill you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yo,
It's only
that's
a
some
matter of time
dramatic
before the
shit.
police locate this car.
What the fuck?
Then they'll
This is some
transport you to the
dramatic
original site and
A1
execute
type
you there.
shit.
Light, my son. From one murderer to another, I'll see you in hell.
It had to be a blank. If so, that's some traumatic edit.
Light, my son. From one
Is it a
murderer to
blank?
another, I'll see you in hell.
No, Dad!
Or did he actually kill Light? There was a blank.
Goodness? What's going on? I don't understand.
Please forgive me, you two. I know that was hard on you, but it was the only way I could get you out of prison. You must understand. I only agreed to do this because I believe in your innocence, Light. Were you watching, Ryuzaki? I did exactly as you said.
To see a person's face to kill them, there is no doubt she would have killed you before you had the chance to fire your weapon. Also, if Light was in fact Kira, The Kira
Bro,
I
the
know
dad
wouldn't
did some
hesitate to
A1
kill even
acting,
his own
bro. Give
father
the
to
dad
save
an
himself.
fucking Oscar,
With Light
bro.
in particular, I
Give the
cannot rule
dad
out
an
the possibility that he
Oscar.
may have seen through our act at some point. However, as we agreed, I will end their confinement immediately.
And the surveillance shouldn't be a threat to you. Think of it as complimentary police protection.
Oh, I get it. Since I'm not the second Kira, it'll be kind of like having my very own private bodyguards.
As for your part in this agreement, Light, you and I will be together 24/7. And that's how we'll remain until we've brought Kira to justice.
Are you sure this is necessary, Ryuzaki?
This is as difficult for me as it is for you.
You
So is
really
this what
handcuffed
you meant
him,
by
really?
being together 24 hours a day with him? Looking at you, I never would have guessed. Are you on that side of the fence, Ryuzaki?
I told you I'm not doing this because I want to, okay?
But Light belongs to me. I don't want to share him with you. If you're with him 24/7, then how are we supposed to go on dates together?
You who sent those tapes, so you're lucky to even be here right now. They have every right to keep you in prison.
How could you even say that, Light? In case you forgot, I'm your girlfriend. Don't you trust your own soulmate?
What do you mean, soulmate? You're the one who said you fell in love with me at first sight, Misa.
So why would you kiss me if you didn't have feelings for me? You took advantage of me? Stupid.
About this love at first sight, it happened in Aoyama on May 22nd, didn't it?
So what?
Why did you choose that day to go to Aoyama? And do you remember what you wore?
It's like I told you. I just happened to go there. I don't know why. I don't remember how I felt, and I don't even know what I was wearing.
His name was Light.
Yes.
And yet you yourself have no idea how you came to know his name.
Yeah, so what?
Tell me, what if Light was Kira? How would it make you feel?
Huh? How would I feel if Light was Kira?
That's right.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I mean, I've always been grateful to Kira for punishing the man who murdered my parents. So if I found out that Light was actually Kira, that would be like a bonus for me. If anything, it would make me love him even more, even though it's like practically impossible to love him more than I already do.
It's Kira, though. You'd love him even more for that? I mean, wouldn't you be afraid? What if he tried to kill you?
You're talking about Light being Kira? He wouldn't be
Bro.
scary at all.
You're gonna make him get
I'm a
locked
supporter
up
of
again.
Kira, so if I found out my Light was actually him, I think of how I could be helpful.
Would you cut it out with all this dating, kissing, and Misa talk already? This is the Kira investigation. Stop messing around!
Sorry about that, Aizawa.
Oh, damn.
No, it's all right. I just figured out what the problem is. Misa Amane, it's time for you to go to your room.
Why?
Out you go.
Don't do that. Hey, Light, let's go on a date, even if it is the three of us.
No.
You want me to become intimate with her to gather information about the second Kira?
Yes, I think you could do it without arousing her suspicions, and Amani would definitely be a valuable source of information for us.
Bro.
Not to mention, this is
No
the main
way.
reason why I agreed to release the two of you.
How you gonna be intimate with her while you're chained up with him?
As much as I want to help you, and as important as the Kira case is to me, I can't manipulate a woman's feelings like that.
So, I arranged for a facility to be built. Construction started right after my first meeting with Mr. Yagami and the others. It should be finished in a few days. Where is it? Here it is. 23 floors above ground and 2 below. Although it's impossible to see it from the outside, there are 2 helicopters hidden on the roof.
What? That's amazing.
No matter what it takes, that's how it is.
I'm sorry, but how is that an answer?
No, he's right. The mass killings are bad enough already, but personally, I will never forgive Kira for putting my dad and I through this. I want to solve this no matter what it takes.
If you're serious about that, you should try to get close to Misa and find out about the second...
I can't. That goes against my principles.
Right, you said that. What a shame.
Nothing. I'm just feeling really motivated right now, Chief. Ryuzaki, Chief Yagami, Light, let's get out of here and bring Kira to justice.
So the question is, who is going to die?
I'm not thrilled that we have to do this every single week.
What?
This may be irrelevant, but I have to wonder what prompted Kira to start killing business people in addition to the usual criminals and such.
Come on now, haven't you figured this out yet, Takahashi?
This is the most advantageous course of action for Kira.
Advantageous? He's basically started a killing service, Higuchi.
You have a lot to say considering how stupid you are. I'd hate to see you get killed because of it.
They got Rizuk's
Despite the
Death
fact that
Note.
we're all
I keep saying his
relatively
name
young,
wrong.
All of us are now
I can't pronounce names right now, guys. This is really late at night.
Not to
so I
mention,
can't pronounce anything.
our salaries have virtually eclipsed those of the other employees in the company.
Ooh.
So, back to business. Does anyone have a proposal? Who should we have Kira eliminate this week, gentlemen?
Human beings are truly disgusting creatures.
What I think is going to happen, okay? Now, being honest, I've heard online a lot of people hate the second act of Death Note, and I feel like, are we in the second act of Death Note right now? It kind of feels like it, because the first act was kind of like light killing people and everything like that, and now he like switched now back to his pretty much normal self, I feel like, without the evil intentions, you know what I mean? But I'm also wondering, yeah, he took the Death Note away, but I'm wondering, like, what if he has a piece of paper? He touches the piece of paper, will he get all his memories back? That's one thing I'm wondering right now. Don't tell me if that's the case. I'm just thinking ahead of the fact and everything like that, because at one certain point, he's gonna have to, like, remember, I feel like. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to remember. For sure. It's interesting, the whole girlfriend thing and everything like that. That it's interesting that they were in the car and everything. The dad needs an Oscar for sure. But also, I do want to say too, is that it's interesting that he is girlfriend and boyfriend with her, but like she likes him, and like for some reason he's chill about it and everything. It's weird. It's still weird. Like, I don't really buy it that much, like the relationship, but either way, it's very, very cool. But then again, if you guys want to see the full length of my reaction, everything like that, link is down below for my Patreon page. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction in all and everything like that for Death Notes episodes 17 and also 16. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Other than that, I'll see you guys later for the next episodes on the channel. Peace. Bye.